Have you ever wondered how a seemingly administrative decision could trigger a nationwide struggle for independence? The first partition of Bengal in 1905 did just that. This episode will unravel the story of this pivotal event and its profound impact on India's fight against colonial rule. In the early 20th century, the British Empire grappled with increasing resistance from various Indian regions. Bengal, a province under the administration of Lord Curzon, was especially vibrant with nationalist fervor. The unity between its Hindu and Muslim communities posed a significant threat to British control. Hence, in a deceptively administrative move, the British partitioned Bengal based on religious demographics, an act that would have far-reaching consequences. On July 20th, 1905, Lord Curzon officially announced the partition of Bengal into two parts: Muslim-majority East Bengal and Hindu-majority West Bengal. The decision was met with immediate public outcry across communities, perceived as a blatant act of divisiveness. The partition disrupted Bengal's social and economic fabric, separating families, communities, and fragmenting the political unity that had been forming against colonial rule. The decision led to significant protests and a surge in communal violence. The British hoped that this divisive strategy would weaken nationalist activities. However, the partition inadvertently ignited the Swadeshi movement. Launched in October 1905, this movement encouraged Indians to boycott British goods and promote Indian-made products. It became a symbol of resistance and unity among Indians, transcending communal lines and fostering a shared sense of national identity. This era of unrest also deeply influenced Bengali culture and literature. Figures like Rabindranath Tagore played a crucial role in mobilizing public opinion against the partition. His songs and literature not only enriched Indian culture, but also bolstered the nationalistic spirit, inspiring unity and resistance among the divided communities. The relentless opposition eventually pressured the British to reverse the partition in 1911. But the scars of division persisted, influencing the region's communal relationships for decades. The initial division and its reversal became lessons in the dangers and failures of divisive rule. The legacy of the partition of Bengal was profound. It altered the course of India's struggle for independence and reshaped Indian politics by highlighting the need for unity among different religious communities to fight against a common oppressor. It also served as a precursor to the larger partition of India in 1947, illustrating the long-lasting impact of colonial divisions. In conclusion, the first partition of Bengal in 1905 was more than just an administrative decision. It was a calculated maneuver that changed the very fabric of Indian colonial resistance. It triggered an immediate outcry and laid the groundwork for future movements that would eventually lead to Indian independence. This episode in history underscores the profound impact of political decisions and the power of unity in the face of divisive rule.
The spirit of pluralistic existence that has been the hallmark of Indian civilization came under severe strain during the colonial rule of the British. Apprehensive of a united population mounting a challenge on colonial authority, the imperial policy of divide and rule sought to drive a wedge in the evolution of the national movement. It was on communal lines that the province of Bengal was partitioned in 1905 into East and West Bengal. The reaction against the move was swift and spontaneous. Most Indians saw through the ploy, and the cries of Swadeshi rented the air. The evil design of the imperialists was foiled as the whole nation displayed a shared sense of indignation. However, by the early 1940s, the divide and rule policy of the British had managed to create a strong lobby in favor of partition of India.